Following the database task, your next task is to look at creating a database. Well, the database is created for you because it's the customers that you had from your spreadsheet. So I'm just going to take you through how to do on Edmodo. You can see the tasks here. So you're allowed to use wizards. You've got to change this person. It's moved in the database. Update Rebecca Jackson. Okay, moved. So this one's delete, that one's an edit. This one's a newie, so you've got to add that to the table. You can do it in a spreadsheet. Although the higher order marks will become a lot more difficult because you're asked to amend, you're asked to send address labels of the new person. Well, that is really a database task. This is a mail merge task, sending publicity, so you'll have to design a letterhead as well for the company. Providing a list of contact details of customers who should receive information as a report, again, is a database task. And a mail shot, another mail merge, is a database task. Download that file, okay, and what you'll come up with is this database. Okay, and I'll put the customers in there. These aren't in there, I'm afraid. I can't do everything for you. But if we look at this, if I was to run a query and find out one name, in the case of the example that we've been given, you have to run a query and create an address label for Mrs. Jacks. Well, Mrs. Jacks is a new person, so what I've done here is I'm just going to use anyone here, and you can use the same principle. What you want to do is produce one person in the query to produce one label in the report. So let's go through that. You go to create, you go to a query, because you're going to query or question the data. Simple query wizard, on the customers table V2, bring it all across and just press finish. Right, so you've got your query here, it's called customers query version 2. Go to home, go to view. Now I can see I've got a last name there of But. Well, that's the person I'm going to use to run this query. View, surname But. See there, I'm putting it in the criteria box. It's a criterion. It's simply just selecting run. It's a very simple query. Yusef But is well, strange name, but he's in there. Save that. So we can close that now, and we can just go right click rename, and we can go But query. So we've got our But query done. Now, holding down on the select there, we can go to create and labels. Select one appropriate to the printer. Next. Then select how you want things to appear. So title, first name, space, last name. Don't really need male and female on the report, but you do need address 1. You do need, you do need address 1, space, you do need address 2. I will imagine address 3 goes on line 3, carriage down, and then postcode is on the following line. Okay, it's asking the same thing again, so I'm just going to drag that across. I don't need that, I don't need that. So I'm putting the same information across there. Labeled But query, that's fine. Click finish, and then we've got our label for Yusef But. Okay, so if you want to modify that query if it all goes wrong, just right click there and go to design view, changing, click run again. So if you want to change the name there, design view, remember, change the name there to another one on the table, it will reflect in the query. Alternatively, if I put there Mr. and run that, it will give me the mail. That's what query does. Okay. So The next thing that they're asking you to do, produce a list of candidate details, contact details of customers who received this information. So I've listed the information to all the Stream As You Go. So all the Stream As You Goers, we want to send information to. So if we look at the table, we go along here, Stream As You Go. So we want to send a query, make a query on that table, all the way across, finish, go to home, go to view, design view, go to membership type, paste in what we had then copied, Stream As You Go, run it, Stream As You Go, save it, that's that query there, close it, rename it, Stream As You Go, then create good practice report, bring it all across, but it's just the contact details they wanted, so you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that, next, that's fine, next, sort it by last name, then by first name, so it's in nice order, yeah, all fine, Stream's fine, should have been titled capitals, but there you go. So that's done. You can see there though that the it's chopping a little bit off here, so we're unfortunately going to have to redesign this. So we're going to close the print view, and we need to just work on this now and try and just get as much as we can out of the sheet. So I would go layout view actually. It seems to me a lot easier. And then I would think, I know, squash him, make him bigger, make him bigger still, scroll down, yeah, that's fine. So, and that's done. And then I would just save that, view that as a report view, print that, job done. Okay, that's the end of this video.